Hello, good morning. My name is María Rubiño. I'm one of the senior solicitors at Martínez-Echevarría Law Firm. I'm here this morning with my colleague Sofía.
Good morning.
We both belong to the Conveyancing department. On our daily basis, what we are doing is advising clients with their purchases in Costa del Sol. So we will explain you some of the main points to take into consideration when doing your investment.
Yes, thank you very much, Maria. Indeed, our goal in our department is to secure the transaction and that the clients feel very comfortable with the whole procedure and feeling our assistance and our support when buying or selling a property on Costa del Sol. I believe the main or the first step would be to sign a reservation document where the property is taken off the market so that we can start with our work, which is to carry out the legal due diligence of the property, and I think it's our most value added in the procedure.
Absolutely, Sofía. That's one of the most important points of our
Yes.
work, because it's very important to make sure that the client is not going to have any legal issues with the property that is buying, and that the process is going to be very, very smooth, legally speaking.
Exactly. During our due diligence, we verify all documents that are, from a legal point of view, important, so that there are no debts. The vendor is actually the owner of the property. We verify any other urbanistic situation and any other issue. Normally, and depending if the object is a new build or a resale, some things are different, but I think we can conclude that there would be a reservation document, a private purchase contract, and then on a later moment, the notarial appointment and the purchase title deed.
I think we should mention, if you agree, Sofía, that the client doesn't need to be here for the whole process.
That's very important.
They could grant a power of attorney. They could do it either in Spain on their first visit or later on in the process, or also they could even grant the power of attorney in a notary in Sweden, let's say. So they don't need to come for every step of the process, and we can take these steps on their behalf.
Exactly. This is absolutely essential, and we, of course, it's not mandatory, but if they want to do that, the process is going to go very, very smooth, because we can represent them here at any time, and they don't have to fly in and be present for every single step they have to take. At the notarial appointment or notary appointment, the client gets the keys and the whole payment is done or made in favor of the vendor. And I believe, I think those would be the highlights, no?
Yeah, the costs. I will mention the costs that, of course, they are going to differ depending on if the client is buying a new property or a resale. Yes, exactly. And resale, roughly, we are talking about 10% on purchase costs, which will include the transfer tax, the notary, land registry fees, our legal fees. And then if we are talking about a new built property, because we have VAT, which is already 10%, the legal cost, notary registry fees are going to be in total between 13.5%, just in big numbers.
Exactly. Yes, and then once the transaction is closed, we carry out an after-sales steps or procedure also on behalf of our clients. We register the property, we pay taxes on their behalf. We face every invoice they related to the purchase, and then once everything is paid, we also set direct debit of the main payments related to the property, such as community fees, property tax, the garbage collection tax, and so on. And with regards to other taxes, we have a tax department that would also take care of presenting the yearly taxes on behalf of our clients.
The non-resident income tax that they are due to pay every year, exactly. So the client, can have all the legal assistance just in one shop. Exactly. And not to be needing to go everywhere for different matters.
Exactly. And one last very important thing is also the short-term rental that is very interesting, of course, for non-residents. And our company also carries out the registration of those properties in case the clients wish needed or wish to do so. Well, I think we have a general picture of the purchase procedure on Costa del Sol.
Yeah, we have covered most of the important points to take into consideration when doing the purchase. And of course, we will be very glad to help you further. If you have any questions, you can always call us or send us an email, and we will be very glad to help you. As I mentioned at the start, we are very expanded internationally and nationally, so we will be able to help you with any legal matters that you have.
Thank you very much. We remain at your disposal, and we will be very, very glad to assist you.